Welcome back to iconic New York City TV shows through the decades, Part 3, 1970 to 1973. In this episode, we explore the early 1970s, a period of profound cultural shifts vividly reflected in the television shows emanating from New York City. Join us as we uncover how these years shaped the TV landscape against the bustling backdrop of the Big Apple. In the early 1970s, television continued to evolve as a mirror of societal changes, reflecting new cultural dynamics and the shifting landscape of American life. The period from 1970 to 1973 was particularly significant as it saw the emergence of more socially conscious programming that tackled previously taboo subjects like race, gender equality, and social justice, marking a new era in broadcast content. At the start of the 1970s, approximately 96% of American households already had at least one television set, evidencing the widespread adoption that had taken place during the previous decade. Throughout the 1970s, the number of televisions per household continued to increase, thanks in part to the decreasing cost of TV sets and the introduction of color TV as a standard. The adoption of technologies like the remote control and the videocassette recorder, VCR, further enhanced the viewing experience, making it commonplace for households to own multiple TV sets by the end of the decade. This proliferation allowed for more personalized viewing experiences, enabling different family members to watch separate programs simultaneously. Hello, I'm Lena. Join me as we dive back into the classic TV shows that shaped the landscape of television, focusing on series set in New York City. Grab your favorite snack, get comfortable, and let's explore the dynamic world of the early 1970s together. 1970, The Odd Couple starred Tony Randall as the fastidious Felix Unger and Jack Klugman as the slovenly Oscar Madison. The series brought to life the enduring Neil Simon play about two mismatched roommates, trying to live together despite their polar opposite lifestyles. Felix, a neat freak and a professional photographer, is often at odds with Oscar, a laid-back sports writer, leading to comedic clashes that explore themes of friendship and tolerance. Set in a spacious, albeit disheveled apartment in Manhattan, The Odd Couple uses New York City not just as a backdrop, but as a character in its own right. The bustling urban environment of Manhattan provides a perfect stage for the duo's antics and misadventures, reflecting the city's ability to both challenge and accommodate different personalities. This dynamic setting, combined with sharp writing and strong performances, captures the essence of New York City's chaotic charm and the complexities of adapting to life in such a vibrant metropolis. The Odd Couple was highly acclaimed for its witty script and the strong chemistry between its leads, Tony Randall and Jack Klugman. The show was popular with audiences, appreciated for its humorous take on friendship and living arrangements, and it resonated with viewers for its portrayal of everyday struggles through a comedic lens. The series was also successful in terms of awards. Both Randall and Klugman received Emmy Awards for their performances. Randall won in 1975, and Klugman won in 1971 and again in 1973. The show's critical acclaim and these awards underscored its impact as not only a source of entertainment, but also a well-crafted and beloved staple of American television. The Odd Couple concluded its television run in 1975 after 5 successful seasons. The decision to end the show came as the storylines began to feel complete, and there was a mutual agreement among the cast, creators, and network that the series had naturally run its course. The show had thoroughly explored the comedic dynamics of Felix and Oscar's relationship, and continuing it further risked diluting the quality and charm that had made it so beloved. By concluding on a high note, The Odd Couple preserved its legacy as a sharp and endearing portrayal of friendship and differences. This show was a significant part of my childhood viewing experience, so much so that I own several seasons on DVD and plan to purchase the remaining ones. That way, I can enjoy it whenever I wish. It's incredibly funny, and I've always had a soft spot for buddy movies and TV shows. The Odd Couple ranks in my top 5 favorites. It's a must-see for anyone who appreciates great humor and dynamic character interactions. 1971, All in the Family, featured Carroll O'Connor as Archie Bunker, a cantankerous and often bigoted working-class man, with Gene Stapleton playing his kind-hearted but naive wife, Edith. Their daughter, Gloria, portrayed by Sally Struthers, and her husband, Mike, played by Rob Reiner, also played central roles, often challenging Archie's outdated beliefs and attitudes. The show was groundbreaking for its honest and provocative approach to societal issues such as racism, sexism, and other forms of discrimination. Set in the Bunker's home in Queens, New York, the modest living room of their house became the iconic setting for much of the show's heated debates and heartfelt moments. This backdrop not only provided a sense of intimacy and familiarity, but also reflected the urban working-class environment of the time, making it relatable to a wide audience. All in the Family was pioneering in its use of comedy to address and provoke thought about serious social issues, using the dynamic between its well-crafted characters to mirror the complexities and tensions of a changing American society. All in the Family was not only a critical success, but also a cultural phenomenon that reshaped the landscape of American television. It was widely acclaimed for its bold handling of pressing social issues, which had rarely been addressed so directly in a sitcom format. The show's ability to blend humor with serious discussions about race, politics, and social norms resonated deeply with audiences, making it one of the most influential and beloved TV shows of its time. In terms of awards, All in the Family was a major success. It won more than 20 Emmy Awards, with multiple wins in prestigious categories such as Outstanding Comedy Series, Outstanding Lead Actor for Carol O'Connor, and Outstanding Lead Actress for Jean Stapleton. Additionally, the show received the Peabody Award for its significant impact on media and society, highlighting its exceptional quality and societal influence. These accolades are a testament to the show's groundbreaking role in television history, both as a source of entertainment and a catalyst for conversation and change. All in the Family concluded its groundbreaking run in 1979 after 9 influential seasons. The decision to end the show stemmed from a natural progression of the storyline and a desire to conclude while the series was still highly regarded. Over the years, it had adeptly tackled a wide array of social issues and effectively depicted the characters' growth and adaptations to the changing cultural landscape. By the late 1970s, the narrative arcs of the central characters had largely been explored to their fullest potential, and there was a mutual feeling among the creators and cast that the show had achieved what it set out to do. Additionally, Carol O'Connor, who played Archie Bunker, was interested in pursuing new creative opportunities. The series then transitioned into a continuation called Archie Bunker's Place, which focused more on Archie's life after the original series' conclusion, allowing the story of the Bunker family to live on while providing a fresh perspective. I must admit, I never really watched a full season of this show until sometime in the late 90s. Initially, the show's approach to racist humor turned me off, and it just didn't resonate with me. However, one day in the 90s, I gave it another chance and surprisingly began to understand its underlying message and appreciate its cultural impact. Now, I plan to binge watch it by the end of this year. It's a significant show, not only for its time, but also for the conversations it continues to inspire about how we live today. 1973, Kojak featured Telly Savalas as the titular character, Lieutenant Theo Kojak. Known for his trademark bald head and his fondness for sucking on a lollipop, Savalas's Kojak was a tough, no-nonsense detective with a deep sense of justice and a sharp wit. The show also featured Dan Fraser as Captain Frank McNeil, Kojak's understanding but cautious boss, and Kevin Dobson as Detective Bobby Crocker, Kojak's loyal and diligent younger partner. Set against the gritty backdrop of 1970s New York City, Kojak was as much about the atmosphere of the city as it was about the crimes. The streets of Manhattan, with their blend of danger and dynamism, played a crucial role in the series, reflecting the harsh realities of urban life. The show's realistic portrayal of police work, combined with the complex character of Kojak himself, captured the essence of New York's law enforcement battling against crime. Kojak not only offered thrilling police procedural elements, but also delved into social issues and the moral complexities faced by officers on the job, making it a groundbreaking series in the genre of crime dramas. Kojak, which premiered in 1973, quickly became a hit, celebrated for its stylish presentation and the compelling performance of Telly Savalas in the lead role. The show was praised for bringing a new level of sophistication and character depth to the police procedural genre. Savalas' portrayal of the tough, wisecracking, yet deeply ethical Lieutenant Theo Kojak, who famously coined the catchphrase, "Who loves ya, baby?" resonated with audiences and became iconic. The series received critical acclaim and was recognized with several award nominations and wins during its run. Telly Savalas, in particular, won a Golden Globe and an Emmy for his portrayal of Kojak, cementing his status as a television star. The show's influence extended beyond its original air dates, leaving a lasting legacy in the realm of crime drama television. Kojak concluded its original television run in 1978 after 5 seasons. The show ended largely due to a combination of declining ratings and a desire to wrap the series while it still maintained a good quality of storytelling. Additionally, Telly Savalas, who had become a major television star through the series, was interested in pursuing other acting opportunities and projects beyond the character of Theo Kojak. Despite its conclusion, Kojak left a lasting impact on the police procedural genre, with its unique blend of gritty storytelling and the charismatic leadership of Savalas Kojak, who remains one of TV's most iconic characters. I was quite young when Kojak was a regular feature on the only TV in our house back in the 70s. My mom was a big fan of TV cop dramas, so it was often playing in our living room. What sticks out in my memory the most is Telly Savalas with his distinctive bald head, perpetually sucking on a lollipop, and his famous catchphrase, "Who loves you, baby?" The fact that these details are still vivid to me today just goes to show how iconic the show was. I'd really enjoy the chance to sit down and watch it again if I can find it on a streaming service. Have you watched any of these iconic TV shows from the 1970s? Which ones stand out in your memory, or maybe you still enjoy them on streaming platforms or own them on DVD or Blu-ray? I'd love to hear your thoughts and memories. Thank you for joining me on this nostalgic journey through the iconic New York City TV shows of the 1970s. Stay tuned for Part 4, where we'll explore the vibrant television scene of the mid-1970s, covering the year 1974. Thanks for watching Timeless New York City. If you've enjoyed this stroll through the TV history of New York City, please remember to like, comment, and share this video. Subscribing to the channel supports my work and helps keep these wonderful memories alive. Your engagement means a lot, and I appreciate the opportunity to share these stories with you. Let's continue to uncover more amazing content together.